Alright. Does anybody else feel that Marvel is just like the brother that wins all the awards, like the spelling bee, the math awards, the science fair awards, and DC is like the redheaded stepchild? Anybody else feel like that? What's happening, film friends? David the Film Junkie here, and I'm going to bring you some movie news you can find on your own, but I'm going to find it for you and tell you about it. Yeah, that's what I do. I appreciate you guys clicking in. You know what? You guys are awesome. I don't tell you that enough. I think I'm going to start telling you that more. Maybe do some shout-outs, because you know what? When I read your guys' comments, because I read them, because I have it where my email gets the comments, and I love all the positive feedback. Of course, there's always going to be the trolls, and I just laugh at that, but when you guys get positive feedback, Marvel mouth, look at that, I'm getting all choked up. No, but when I see the positive feedback, it just makes it all worthwhile. And you guys are awesome, but hey, let's talk some movies. All right, Batman vs. Superman. I got a couple Batman vs. Superman pieces here. And first, well, we got 3 more cast members in Batman vs. Superman. Is it superheroes, Green Lantern, Flash? Who is it? No, sadly, it's not. I'm sorry, I got a little crazy there. My voice went all weird. But hey, it's something. They got more cast members, which means they're almost about ready to shoot. Oh, it's getting pretty close. But yes, they added 3 more, and there's really one recognizable name, one kind of recognizable face, and then one that goes, oh yeah, that chick from, oh, that movie. First off, we have Holly Hunter. She is an Academy Award winning veteran actress. She's been added to the cast of Batman vs. Superman. And then we got Callan Mulvey. Okay, look at that's the guy right there. This guy is making the rounds. He is making the rounds. I remember he was actually up for Terminator for playing the Kyle Reese part. And then he showed up in the new 300 movie. Good job. And then he was in Captain America Winter Soldier. And now he's in Batman vs. Superman. So he's not playing like pivotal roles, but he's all over the fucking place. And then we got Tao something blah blah, this chick. Okay, she has, you know, of course, a name that is very difficult to pronounce, and I apologize for not being able to pronounce it, but you might recognize her from the Wolverine movie. There you go, not too bad. We got 3 more cast members in Batman vs. Superman. Sadly, and here's the other story, we will not be seeing Russell Crowe again. I mean, it does make sense. Obviously, Jor-El died when Krypton blew up. Or no, he died but even before that because he got stabbed by Zod. But yeah, I was just kind of hoping that maybe they'd do the hologram thing, you know, when Clark, Superman, was on the vessels, and then, you know, he was part of the system, and you can see him and talk to him and everything like that. And I thought that was awesome, you know, when he did this little hand gestures. Oh, God, that was so cool. Opening doors, and he's telling him, like, hey, move to the left. Ah, come on, that was awesome. But yeah, sadly, he said that, yeah, he's not returning for Batman vs. Superman. He said it's more concentrated on the 2 characters, which is, it makes sense. It does make sense. I was just kind of hoping maybe one little scene he gives a little knowledge to freaking Clark, but I guess we all can't have our wishes. But and then, you know, he also even expressed interest in doing a Man of Steel prequel based on Jor-El, which I'd watch. I'd fucking watch that. But, you know, I don't think Warner Brothers will go for that, but I don't know. They kind of maybe should. Maybe that would actually work, because now we move over to the Marvel world, and I didn't post this on my site, but holy shit, guys. Holy shit. Kevin Feige, okay? He's the producer of all the Avenger Marvel movies, all the Disney Marvel movies, and he recently, when he was promoting Captain America 2, he talked about how basically Marvel has movies set for each year all the way to 2028. We're all gonna be dead by then. That seems so far away, and apparently Marvel has movies for every year all the way to that year. That's 14 fucking years, guys. That is crazy. That is outrageous. But I mean, there's so many Marvel characters, and they're just trying to dish out anything. I mean, there's gonna be spin-offs. I mean, I read there's just spin-offs, not only the main characters, but spin-offs. And then you gotta wonder, okay, well, obviously, in 14 years, they're gonna have to recast all these characters, which they will, and it kind of sucks. You can't I mean, who else can you see playing Iron Man? Who else can you see playing Captain America? Who else can you see playing Thor? Chris Hemsworth, man, he was born to play that role. Very interesting stuff. Let me know what you think. I mean, that's why I said, like, it seems like DC is just so far behind. Like, they're the redheaded stepchild. They're the dunce. You know, you got Marvel winning all these awards and being like, oh, and DC is just trying their best, you know. And it's okay, guys. DC will be okay. I hope, because, you know, whatever. But anyways, let me know what you think down below in the balls area. Casting news. All right. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Okay, you guys probably saw my my review of the trailer, and you know, I had a little bit of positive and a little bit of negative. It's very difficult for me to swallow the William Fichtner or Fichtner, whatever the fuck his name is. It's pretty difficult for me to swallow the pill that Shredder is an older white dude. Ken Wannabe, whatever the hell his name is, you know who this is, this guy. How awesome would he have been as Shredder? And I thank you for the guy who posted that comment. I'm sorry, I don't know your username right now, but one of you guys, and hopefully you're watching and you comment again, you posted that, and as soon as I read that comment, I went, ugh, oh man, I tell you what. This Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie is so iffy. It's so fucking iffy. I mean, I'm not with. I know people. There's like a Photoshop render of the turtles with the cartoon mouth that's all big, that's floating around, and people are like, oh, why can't it be like this? And I don't care. I like the way they look. I'm not with all that. I like how they look, and I dig it. But it seems that now, I don't know if they're backed into a corner. Apparently, they're doing reshoots. But Michael Bay, producer, not director, calm down guys, it's not his film, but I mean, he's producing it, but I guess they're doing reshoots, but he says it's not going to delay the date, the release date. And now they've cast some voice actors, or some, you know, voices for the roles, and we have our Leonardo, and we have our Splinter. You ready for this? If you guys haven't heard already, Johnny Knoxville is going to play Leonardo's voice, or he's going to supply his voice for Leonardo. Okay, and then we got Tony Shalhoub supplying his voice for Splinter. Okay, now when I heard this, I was like, okay, Johnny Knoxville, sure, he has a voice and stuff, but for Leonardo, really? Leonardo is supposed to be the team leader. He's supposed to lead the pack, okay? The turtles. He leads them, okay? And yeah, Johnny Knoxville led a bunch of misfits in filming ridiculous stunts for our pleasure. I'll give him that. But to lead a mutant turtle ninja squad? Oh, fuck me. Tony Shalhoub, I mean, he was Monk, and he was that one guy in Men in Black who got his head shot off many times. He's a comedic actor, and he's playing Splinter, or he's doing this voice for Splinter. It almost seems like, I thought they were going to stick with the motion capture actors, and they were going to supply the voices. I mean, we heard voices on the teaser trailer, and they sounded relatively good, especially Michelangelo's voice. But now it's like, oh man, maybe we should put some names in this. And I almost think they're worried, and it's kind of worrying me, guys. Anyways, guys, that's all the movie news I wanted to talk about today. Make sure you hit that like, thumbs up button if you'd be so kind. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and also visit filmjunkie.com for your latest in movie news, trailers, and film reviews. A couple trailers, I think one trailer I have on there. I forgot what it was because it's late, and yeah, it happened. All right, guys, I am David, the Film Junkie, and I brought you some movie news you can find on your own, but I found it for you and told you about it. You're welcome. Glad to do it. It's my pleasure. That's right. Johnny Knoxville is Leonardo. And you know what's funny is if you watch the older movies, you watch the 90s movies, and you watch the cartoon, the voice for Leonardo sounds relatively the same. And I think they knew that because he has to sound like a leader. Johnny Knoxville, his voice, Hi, I'm Leonardo. Welcome to Jackass. That's all I can hear. Okay, guys, talk to you later.